everybody, it's Willow. Welcome back to my beautiful bead journey. I am so happy to be back. During the month of April, I have not been able to bend on here the way I wanted to and record future videos as I opened a new location for Willow Moon Mystical, and that has taken up all my time through the month of April. However, now I am out to create some beautiful earrings for both of my stores, and I am going to make them from my favorite radical bead mix. When you see this video, it will probably be somewhere along in September. But right now, it is the beginning of May. See if I can get this off here. I make up videos and put them ahead because having two stores plus an Etsy shop, plus being a grandma of 10 and a mother of grown children and a wife, well, yeah, my life can get a little busy as well as with my circle. And so be able to get on here when I can and make videos, I try to make them up a little bit ahead of time. Look at this. Look at that beautiful, majestic mix that we're going to be working from. Now, I just wonder what beautiful earrings are laying within here. Well, first, this caught my eye. That is a beautiful bead. But remember, the challenge to this is to try to find matching beads. These two match. Those are pretty. Are those the ones we're going to work with first? Might be. And then how about we had those if we had a couple of small ones that we could match up with them? Don't think that would be a good match, but this one would if we can come across another one of those. We just never know. See, that's close, but it's bigger. What's this? Here. And that one's even smaller. So what's this one then? This, are those a match? Well, you know what? I would say they were, but they're not. The colorings are different. So we got the same size, but we didn't get the same colors. But these are. So we will go with these. And can we match them with these? You know, we might be able to if we have, let me see here. Is that the same? Yeah, that is the same. Or is it? I'm curious now. Come back here, you. I wouldn't have to say they, well, they are the same. Or is this one closer? That one is. Yeah, so we're going to go with these two and clear off the rest. So we have these. Now, I'm not out to make real long dangly earrings. And I'm wondering if this isn't too big for that top bead. I'm just not sure. So let's look in here a second and see. Now, if we pair it with something, what would it be? And do I really want to make those big earrings? That's a cool bead. So I don't know. We have a lot here. Really, we have a lot here. And see, that's not even the same as that one. Close, but not the same. What's this one now? That's even different and just as pretty. And then now let's add this one. You see what we're coming up with here? Are those different? Those look the same. I think they are. I'm going to set these to a side. We might use them. So yeah, this is the challenge. And I'm wondering if I'm not losing this challenge because the beads have all changed so much. And I think we've used a lot. And that makes me kind of sad because this is really my favorite mix. But that happens. These can be used for other things in other ways. And we can always add some back to them. Maybe put these in a jar and just go with the flow until we build back up. I'm not sure. I think we knocked that one off once, didn't we? Is that the same one? I don't know. Okay. So it seems like the first that I have are these. And I don't think these are an exact match. So that's kind of like making me a little leery. So I think I'll see if it can be matched up with something else. What are you? And do you match up with anything else? Are all of you that different? And I'm going to say they are. Do you see the beauty and the majestic of it all? What's this? Oh, broken. Sad. So, as you know, I have a store in Homosassa, Florida, at a flea market, and now I just opened one in an antique mall in Inverness. I just love the sound of that, Inverness. It is pretty. I'm digging these pinks right here, so I'm setting these to a side. Yeah, maybe. I'm looking for a couple of small clear I can put with that blue, or maybe, let me see. What about this blue? See, it's too much of the same size. Ah, look what I came across. See, that's not going to go with that blue at all. But not at all. So maybe I'll just use the blue by itself. Let's try that. So this is a pair. We'll keep them simple. Let's try just those blue by themselves. So what we have to go with them. I think a pair of little silver hearts would be pretty. Yep. I think that do it. And then we have our, what's this? Okay. Well, that's big. And what's this? Interesting. Let's see something here. I must have grabbed this one and wasn't aware. I fully grabbed it. No, I don't think so. What's here though? Look here. What about this? Am I opening this right? I don't need them to go all over the place. I don't know. Let's see. Just look back on this. Let's see what we have here. We have, yeah, we want these ones. So let's get a couple of these. And try a couple of these. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have now. So we're taking this one. Let's put the black on first. And then we will add that little one and then the blue. That is cute. And then when we add the little, that's going to be pretty. I want to try something here. What about this one? And then if we add this, then the black, then another one of these, and then the blue. How about that? And then we'll add a little heart at the bottom. Let's see. Turn around here, please. Well, like that. Well, that would be pretty. So I need 2 more of those. Let's get those out. Haha. Made that mistake once. Now we can cut this. Too bad I ain't got a little silver something to put on top. But I don't. So I think we'll just go the way it is. Cut this right there. Okay. Now let's do another one. So I am going to need a couple more of these sprocket kind of looking things. Awesome. So then we decide to go with this one. That is pretty. Sparkle, sparkle. I love my sparkles. I will not be denied of my sparkles. Okay. Yes, indeed. Now let's cut this one. Shouldn't let that gun in there. I'll find it. But I do need to keep those to the side because they can hurt if you come across them real fast. Doing it again, doing it again. There we go. And there it is. Now we need don't tell me I ain't got no correction. Don't tell me I don't have any wires out here. Is it in one of these? Ooh, it is. But you know what? Mm-mm-mm. That's what I have. Now, didn't I take? Yes. So I have, well, Lord have mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pair that I can make. 4 pairs of earrings I can make out here. I think that will be good enough. I do. So let's take these. And we got to come around to where that is. Hooch that. See, this is where I have a hard time. Where is that? There. Hooch this over and put this on. Scooch it over. And then put this back. Perfect. That is pretty. So I guess the radical set does not disappoint on this. So back in December, I made a couple of New Year's Eve sets, for Sparkle and Bling. Well, the pink set wound up coming home and staying with me. Yes, indeed. I fell in love with it and I kept those. And I don't just use them for, I use them for everyday wear. I don't wear them every day, but for casual wear because they match the pink in this one top I have with the silver and the pink. Perfect match to it. And the shape of some of the beads match the geometric shapes in the top. So I am like, oh yeah, this set is definitely staying together. So there you go. Look at that. Okay, let's get this other one made now. Okay, let's see which way this turned. Then we can put on, don't think I bent that out enough for this to go on. I did not. So let's bend that out just a tea bit more. Then we put this one on. Oops. Oops. My daughter had a doll called Oopsie Daisy. I remember it's kind of funny because when I was little, you know what you said when your little girl would fall, or your little boy would fall when they're trying to walk, she'd say, "Oopsie baby." And I just thought of that little doll. Okay, first set. Look how pretty. Can you see? Just look how pretty those are. Okay, what's next? First, I need to get out some more of these, 2 of these, and we'll go from there. And we'll decide what charms as we go along. I like this. Where's those pink ones I set aside? Probably back in the mix. So here's a pink one, and here's a pink one. Are these the same? Are those the same? So down here and look. They are not the same pink, but those are. And what do we want to go with them? Do we want a baby pink? I don't think I have another baby pink. Maybe, maybe. But guess what? It's different. So let's pick up some baby pinks and match them up. And again, it's different. And this one. Yep, those two, but not those two. So I wonder if I could have a clear or something that goes in the center of these. Maybe like just a little clear. Ooh, silver ball in between them would be pretty. So let's go with these. I need 2 silver balls. I want to see. Silver ball. And then the little one. That is cool. But now what charm? We get to play with some charms. What charms? Is there charms here? What about these? Or what about a couple little? Those would be pretty too. Oh wow. What do you think? Maybe. So oh, look at this rose. See another rose. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, let's put these together. You hear my chimes. My chimes sounds like they're kind of. They sound like they're kind of what do you call it? Tangled. Breaks my heart for my chimes to be tangled. I'm going to go free my chimes. So, and lay this here for a second, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for waiting on me. I'm back. They were tangled, and I untangled them, and you should start hearing them play. Beautiful. Okay, so we left off with that. Let's put this other one together. The pink, the bigger pink, the little pink, the silver ball, and then the little pink. And we're ready to clip this. And let's turn it. Now I go and free them, and the wind quits. The breeze stops blowing a little bit. And so they fall silent. There we go. All right, let's move these onward. So let's go with the long pliers, needle nose pliers for these. And here we go again. Here. There we go. Okay. this one. And we'll move that back. And even that up. Works. Let's do the next one. Move that aside. Add the charm. And move it back. Okay. There we go. Now we can add our charms, and our charms was the little rose. It's really actually kind of pretty. So we would want it to go this way. Alrighty. So let's give that a little bend. And we will attach this. I might have to use a jumper. I think that might be too small. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to use a jumper. The reason why I chose to use a jumper, look how thick this is and how big around. So it would make it awful tight in that little circle. So instead of doing that, and I want to allow it to swing more freely, I'm just going to use a jumper. So let me find the jumpers. Maybe these ones will work. See if I can get a couple of these. Well, there's one and two. So now we'll give these a try. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now let's see. And there you go. That is absolutely adorable. Let's do the other one now. I'm going to have to use the jumper with some charms because, yeah, they just are too thick. The holes are too big. Or they're just not going to hang right. Make sure they're turned the correct way. Then give this a close. So on Friday, I am going to a gem and rock trade show. Get some new crystal specimens for my stores. I'm so excited. Perfect. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Last time I went 6 months ago, I got my jade beads there. Look at how pretty those are. So there are two down. Let's see what else we have here. Um, we just have to look and see what we come across. Okay, we have a green one. Do we think we have another green one? Oh, what a shame. It's such a pretty green. But you got to remember, this was an odd and end mix of crystals that I had gotten from flea markets and that and had putting them together. Just put them all together to see what would come from them. We got those two. Now let's see if we've got the lighter green that we can add to it. We have this. Well, that's interesting. We have two. That's interesting. What do we have? What's this? They were just laying there together, but they're not the same. Ah, The dilemma, the dilemma. No, I'm kidding. This is so much fun to figure this out as you go along. It is for me. I hope you're enjoying it. I really had some nice viewers that checked in on me while I was away this past month. I hadn't really posted any up. Look at those two. I hadn't posted any updates or anything because we just had way too much going on. I want to see how these would look on one. We have one here. Let me kind of like straighten this out. So we haven't posted no updates, anything with so much going on. So I want to thank everybody that did check in with us, with me, to make sure everything was okay. See, look at that. Now, what if we switch that around and we put that in the center? I don't know. No, absolutely not. But we could put a silver something in there. How about that? How about if we add some kind of a silver something? So let's put this one here. I gotta turn my ring around. Stuff is getting caught on it. And let's see if we've got a silver something. Do we want? Ah, we got these little down here. I don't think though, because I do want to use the little clear. So I don't think so. I don't know. We can try. So this is like a little diamond rhinestone thing. I actually got that on there like that. Can you believe that? Ah, I even. No, that is just way entirely too big. Pretty, but no winner. So we're going up here, back to these. Let's try this. To break up the green. Come on, go down. I wonder if I could put one more there. Let's just see for, yeah, for shits and giggles. Let's see. I think that would work. I do. And I'm wondering if I just can't turn that down without cutting any more off of it. What that would be. Maybe like that. Mm, pull back. See. Well, that will work. Okay. Yeah, I think that will work. All right, next one. So it was this dark green, one of these sprocket looking things. Then it's kind of teardrop, green teardrop. And then another sprocket looking thing. I finished with that little clear. Yep, that's it. they've got these pliers that does this for you, that turning. And they're so expensive. And I've been debating on them, but my husband said, honey, let me get you a set. And I've got them in my cart on um, Amazon, but someone else says you can get them cheaper at Hobby Lobby. So I said to him, I said, well, let's check out Hobby Lobby. Someone said they're like $8 to $10 cheaper. And so we're waiting to go to Hobby Lobby. The only thing is Hobby Lobby hasn't changed up any other beads. So it's kind of like going after what I've already gotten. And so, yeah, no sense to go. Not for me. Not right now. Okay, here we go. We're going to like that. Let's move this back. Hmm. I don't even know if I'm keeping this in screen with all of you. Okay, now we'll close it. I do like that combination. Let's do the next one. I get to make one more pair after this. One more pair. Unless I go to some gold. Ooh, gold. Maybe. Oh, no, no, no. What did you do? What did you do? Let's go back up. If you're still with me, thank you for joining me. I am grateful that you're here. I am always grateful when you're here. Always grateful for when you join my videos and watch my videos. Always grateful. What goes along with, I have so many things at charms. What can I say? I like charms. So we got, what about leaf? What about a leaf? I like leaves. Leaf? Yep. We're like, yay! Got a leaf. Let me check that out. Yeah, it's good. So we're going to, where are you? We're going to just move you aside a little bit right here. Bah. And we're going to slide on, same on both sides, so it doesn't matter. A leaf. And we're going to move you back. Yeah, like that. That's it. Look at the leaf. It's a pretty leaf. No, this one. My neighbors come out. They're all going to probably think I'm a little wacky. I don't care. They don't talk to me much anyhow. And that's okay too. Not going to hear me cry. When I turn it over, it's going to go that way. So what if I put it this way? And then when it's hanging, no, I don't want it hanging that way. So we turn it back this way. And then close this back. There you go, Governor. Close that back. There we go. See? Look at that. Those are adorable too. Okay, we get to make another pair of the silver. What do we want? I still like this green. What it is. It is what it is. What do we have along the lines of blue? We've got blue. It's pretty blue. Ooh, but look at this blue. That's a pretty blue. And then we got, ooh, that's not blue. This blue. That's a pretty blue. So, which one are we going to go with? What are you? Well, we found you first. Yes, we did. And we found you second. I'm going to set you aside. I think I want to work with these. So what can go along with these? I really like that one, but I don't think there's any more. I picked that up a couple of times now. And then there's this one, which is also different. That's one of them ones I think look like bow ties. I do. I think they look like bow ties. I have two bow ties with these. Blue. And what's going to go on top? Do we have another blue? We don't know. Ooh. Ooh. I want to say this. What are you? No. So this is what we're working with so far. Need something to go on top. Do we put a little black on top? No. Maybe. What about you? Let's see you. And of course, I'm not going to find another. Is there another? Ah, that's too close to that one. And if there's another, I'll not find it. Let me see. Hmm. Oh, the dilemma, the dilemma, the dilemma. Well, you know, I am for certain that there is another one of those in here somewhere, but I'm just not seeing it. Ooh, what about another clear? That would be pretty. So many little clears. Matching up the clears is what's so hard. Honestly, that one's too big. Getting down to those little clears, there are so many, but matching them is so hard. Mm. And I just did right there. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Let's see if we can get a couple stems. All right, give me one of these. I want to see. Wonder if I want to add a couple of these sprocket looking things. Let's see. So we have the bow tie, which is just absolutely stunning, stunning. I wish you, it's like a prism. I wish the camera would pick that up. And then we have the teardrop. It's a windy day here on the American Gulf Coast. Okay, the Gulf of American Coast. Is that how we're supposed to say it? Okay, the Gulf. The Gulf Coast. Gulf of America. I don't know. I like the Gulf of America. I like America. Who is that? I had a friend a few years back, many years back actually. She had a little girl and she named it Americus. Americus. It was beautiful. And she got it from, that doesn't, okay, I need to get another one of those. She got it from somewhere where she read someone called America. Not America, just America. Um, and she liked that, but she didn't want that. So she took America and took off the end and put cuss on it. So it's Americus. It's a beautiful name for a very beautiful little girl. I see what I dropped. I dropped the match to this. So before I go any further, I have to find the match to this again, because I don't want to beat it up and it not be the same. Are you it? I'm not sure. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put you on there. Like that. And I got another one of these. And it's the bow tie. Now this didn't work. That hole's not all the way through that. So I need a couple of these. Thank you. So give me this bow tie. One of the sprockets. Let me turn this tier around. And the sprocket. And this is going to be the fun part. Oh, that was so much easier than what I thought. Yes, they are the same. Oh wow, those are going to be so pretty. Let's get these rolled down. How much? Ooh, that's a good bit. I need to clip. So if I'm going to clip, I'm going to match these up the best I can. Right there. I want to keep it as even as I can. I didn't do much. Okay. 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 Whoa. Let's roll this down. Well, we got a month till hurricane season starts. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that at all. Good. Let's try this one. Are those right? Yeah. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but sure does sound like it's got a frog in its throat. I think I'm going to use these keys on this one. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's get this and these. We're going to pinch this out up here. Put this on like this. And then we'll fold it back Okay, here we go. We got that one. Do a little pinch, pinch. Okay, now the bottom. I don't want to mess with this bottom. Maybe. It was just so hard to get it out. This would key forward and pinch this back. I don't like doing it like that sometimes. Okay, got it. Yeah. There we go. That's pretty too. Let's do the next one. Let's start up here first with this. Let's walk that out. And add this. So the store in Homosassa, it has a beautiful selection of earrings and things, but the one in Inverness does not. And that is where I'm trying to make some to put in. I made, if you remember, I made, by the time you see this, it had been months prior, but I made some earrings for, I made some earrings for this new spot. I done, I think it was like 7 pair of silver and 9 pair of gold. You need to go back and see those videos. You would have look around April, mid-April to see those, or beginning of April. A little bit in, like a week or so in, you'll see those. Beautiful. Another set of, is that going to turn? That's going to turn because of this up here. So I need to turn this. That don't need to turn. This needs to turn somehow. And put my, okay, give it a low turn. Now let me see what I got. Okay, so then that turned this earring backwards. So I'm going to reopen the bottom here just a tiny bit and flip this earring around like such, and then close this back up. And did that do it? That did it. There we go. Let me straighten that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we've made these 4 beautiful earrings, and I'm going to stop this video here because I don't want it to get too long. And so let me close this up. For just a second. And here's what we made with the silver. We made the keys. Blue beads, blue and clear with keys. You see this, how that's hanging. Well, that one's not hanging wrong. Or is it? Does it need to be turned a little bit? Hmm. What happened here? Oh, I see. No biggie. Yeah, no biggie at all. Let me get these in here. There. Perfect. Yep, that's good. So here are the keys. And then we done green and clear with leaves. Wind blows cold, winds of change are blowing hot. And then we did, oh, these adorable pink with the roses. And then we did these smoke in black and sparkly blue with the little dainty silver hearts. There you go. Those are the 4 sets that we made. They are absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy with all of them. I really am. And I'm going to end this video. But before I do, please grant me the time to say thank you for joining me. This journey, this beautiful bead journey, is a journey of healing through the practice of mindfulness with working with beads. Um, it's taken scattered little bits and pieces and bringing them together to make beautiful objects that are whole and complete. No matter where you are or what you're going through, please remember how important you are and just hang on. Tomorrow is a brand new day with a brand new beginning. With much love and gratitude, stay forever magical, my friends, and blessed be.